guys, if you want to see how I did this look, which is my Isabelle Lightwood from Shadowhunters look, continue watching. And afterwards, after I do the tutorial, I'm also going to talk a little bit about Shadowhunters and about my girl Isabelle, so stick around. Okay, so as you can see, I already have my foundation on, so we're just going to go ahead and get started with the eyes. And all these eyeshadows will be from the Lorac Mega Pro 2 palette. First thing we're doing is using Custard as our base, and I'm using this Sonia Kashuk like blending brush. I'm gonna use another brush from that set and then use the color Burlap as kind of our transition color. And then just use the blending brush to kind of blend that a little bit. So we're using another Sonia Kashuk brush from that same set. Shocking. And then we're going to use the color Saddle, which is like just a dark matte brown, all over the lid. Go ahead and blend that. Underneath the lid, we're gonna use another Sonia Kashuk brush. Wow, it's almost like I bought this set and then only use it because I don't have any other eyeshadow brushes. Huh. Now we're gonna take this little tiny one, also from that same set, which at this point I don't know if I even really need to say that, and then use the color Black, which is, you guessed it, black. For my eyeliner, I am using Rimmel London Scandal Eyes eyeshadow stick. Oh, it's not even eyeliner. Okay, whatever, we're still using it as eyeliner, and this is the color Blackmail. So yeah, fun fact, I'm using eyeshadow brush as my eyeliner on my waterline. And you don't want to bring that all the way to the inner corner. Almost, but not quite. I mean, you could bring it to the inner corner if you wanted. I'm not gonna stop you, but I personally don't like to. So now I'm gonna do just like one coat of mascara, and then I'm gonna put on false eyelashes, which I don't normally do. And I know this should be like a more wearable look than that, but like I just couldn't resist, and it's like kind of perfect for the look. And I've been practicing, and so hopefully I'm not gonna like totally F them up on camera and then have to put it on the internet because I don't want to refilm this. So here's hoping. But first, mascara. And this is Mirenesse something long, I think. Mirenesse Secret Weapon Mascara, super long. So it was long something, just the something came before the, you know, long. Whatever. So now that those are on, really quickly, I'm just going to do a bit of a highlight color. We're going to do the color Bisque, again, from the Lorac Mega Pro 2 palette. Okay, so really quickly, we are just going to do our brows. I'm using a little spoolie to like brush them up because that's how I do. And when I say I'm using a little spoolie, I mean I'm using the spoolie end of the NYX Micro Brow Pencil, but I don't like the pencil end that much. And also I'm going for a darker brow today, and mine is in like a lightish brown color, so it's not gonna work. So we're gonna use the color Black because, you know, if you're not doing light brown, you're doing black, obviously. And that is, again, from the same palette I've been using this entire time. So this is not like a super precise way to do your brows. That is not how I usually do my brows, but for this it's gonna do. Oh, I'm actually using a different brush. It's still Sonia Kashuk, but it's from a different set. This one's from actually the Knockout Beauty, that new like limited edition set that she has out, that the brand has out. Yeah. Okay, that will do. They just need to be a little bit more defined just because like she has very intense eyebrows. Yeah. So now we're gonna move on to kind of our blush highlight contour. I'm gonna be using the NYX Highlight and Contour Pro palette, which is very dirty and I wish I wasn't showing it to you. But anyway, I'm gonna first do my highlight. I'm just gonna use that very, very first color in there, which is like basically white. Oh, that's highlighted. That's highlighted for sure. I mean, she doesn't have super extreme highlight or anything, but I just think highlight looks nice regardless. Gonna highlight my nose a little bit. Get up there on my forehead a little bit. Yeah. Oop. Above the lip a little bit, not that much. Oh well, we'll fix that later, I guess. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Forgot to conceal my under eye circles. So I guess we're just gonna have to deal with that. So highlight is done, but now I'm gonna go ahead and conceal my under eyes and kind of cover up some of that fallout from my eyeshadow because I forgot about that. Yeah. So normally I would have done that a while ago, but you know what? Stuff happens. Which means I'm probably gonna have to highlight again, but you know, such is life. My camera cut off, and so I think the last thing that hopefully that was caught on camera was doing my bronzing on my cheekbones, and I think that's done. I think I finished that up. And then I just gonna do the rest of my bronzing around my forehead because I do that. And just a little bit on my nose. This is more just like my typical like bronzing routine, not so much like part of the look, but I mean, she obviously has contour done and bronze, so I mean, you know, it works, whatever. And just some along my jawline, and I'm not sure if it was caught on camera because it cut off. So, but the color I'm using, the one I'm using is this one in the palette. They don't have names, so it's a bronze color. Anyway, make sure that that is good and blended. Bring it down a little. Make sure everything is blended well, and then I will go ahead and move on to my blush. And for my blush, I'm using Too Faced. It's the Love Flush blush, I guess. Say that 4 times fast. I can't even say it once. And it's the color Love Hangover, and it's just a little cute thing. So we're done with the face. I'm gonna go ahead and get into my outfit, and put down my hair and stuff, and then I'll come back and show you the final look. So this is the finished look. Yeah, so I hope that was easy to follow. So I'm gonna talk about Shadowhunters a little bit, and along with that, talk about the Mortal Instruments book series and the Mortal Instruments City of Bones movie from like a few years ago. Because, you know, why not just talk about all of them? So I originally saw the movie, having not read any of the books, but I was like aware of what Mortal Instruments was and the whole deal with like Cassandra Clare and the fan fiction and the plagiarism. So because you know, I was on the internet at that time and it was hard to be on the internet and not know about that. And also I was heavily involved in Harry Potter fan fiction for a while, which is embarrassing to admit. I don't know why I just admitted it. Oh well. So I'm very much aware of those connections. But yeah, so I saw the movie and that was about all I knew. I had never read the books or anything. And then saw this movie, which was the bomb. It was awesome. In like the worst way possible, but like it was good. Really bad, but like so bad it was good. And I saw it with Reba and my sister Michael, and it's our favorite movie of all time. It's just, I have no other words other than it's awesome. Definitely watch it, even if you haven't read these books or watched the Shadowhunters TV series. But if you've watched Shadowhunters and you haven't seen the movie, definitely go watch the movie, like immediately. Like stop watching this, you don't need to see any of the rest of this. Go watch that movie. It's awesome. And yeah, so it wasn't until the Shadowhunters TV series had started already, and me and Reba tried to watch the first episode, and we did not make it through the first episode because it was really bad. It was really, really bad. Like, the actors were good. All of them were very good. This is nothing against them. And nothing against the show if you like it, but the first episode was very contrived, very awkward. It was just not good. But so I hadn't watched it, but then I ended up reading the books because both Reba and Michael had read them and they were like, yeah, read them. And they're an easy read, even though they're like 800 pages long. So I read those in about a week. So I read those and then I wanted to do this tutorial because I'd seen the girl who plays, I'd seen the actress who plays Isabelle on Shadowhunters, and I was like, she looks so good all the time. Her makeup's dope. Her outfits are dope. Like, she's awesome. I love her. And so I was like, I want to do this tutorial. I want to do this makeup tutorial. And Reba was actually the one who gave me the idea of doing like reviews of like TV shows, books, whatever, you know, because I watch a lot of TV and read a lot of books and watch a lot of movies, and combining those with makeup tutorials. So I was like, okay, so if I do like an Isabelle from Shadowhunters makeup tutorial, I'm gonna need to do like a review thing with it. And so I decided to watch the TV show, or like continue watching and give it another chance. As it turns out, it did get better after the first episode. It got like a lot better. I don't know if it just dialogue got better or like maybe the actors like settled into the characters better or what, but it got a lot better. The actors are all really good. I love oh god, the girl's name who plays Isabelle, Emerald Tobias, is that her name? I don't know. I should probably look it up. Oops, sorry. She's awesome. Matthew Daddario, who plays Alec, is awesome. Harry Shum Jr. as Magnus is, of course, awesome. Dominic Sherwood as Jace is good. He's a good actor, but he's not really who I see as Jace. I'm sorry, but Jamie Campbell Bower is like the perfect Jace. He's played Jace in the movie, and like perfect casting, like just out of this world. And the actress who plays Clary, I think Kat McNamara, is that her name? I don't know. I don't remember, sorry. And I don't care enough to look it up. She's okay. Clary's not like my favorite person. Lily Collins did really well as Clary. Kind of like made me like Clary, even though like, Clary's okay, whatever. She's the main character, you know, we have to accept her. I'm gonna get like angry comments defending Clary, great. Oh god. Or I'm gonna get like people saying I'm not like harsh enough on these, like this series. Yeah, I mean, I could do like a really in-depth critique of this, trust me guys, I really could, but I just don't want to. This is like Moral Instruments is what I use as my like entertainment, so that's what it is. And yeah, I mean, you know, if you really love that show, that's awesome. Like, more power to you. I think the show is actually better than the books, honestly. I'm gonna get angry comments from people who like really like the books, but I think they're doing some really interesting things, and I like that they're kind of, you know, using elements from the books, but like diverging from the books, and it seems to be a lot more interesting, like what they're doing in the TV series, and moving a lot faster, which is nice. In the books, it's drawn out, I'm not gonna lie. I think the show is good. It's entertaining, for sure. And I love Isabelle, and I love the actress who plays her. Like, she plays her super well, and I've seen some critiques that, Isabelle, especially in the show, is over-sexualized and, like, not as well-rounded as she is in the book, but, like, the books, as I've said a million times, are long, and we also get multiple point of views. We, like, get her point of view. In the show, we can't do that. Like, this is a problem often, like, and especially people, like, that are fans of books and then watch, like, TV shows or movies or whatever based on those books, have a problem with, is that, the characters don't translate as well, and, like, it's just gonna happen with a visual medium like that. You can't always, get so extensively into people's thoughts and whatever, and, and I do understand, yeah, I guess she's less well-rounded in the show, or, like, they're representing her as less so, but, I mean, we're, like, 13 episodes in, like, I don't think it's that serious yet, guys. I'm all for a critique of representation of, like, female characters on TV, in movies, what have you. That's, like, my thing. I, like, run a blog dedicated to writing about pop culture and feminism, so totally get it. Cool. But, I think, I like her in the show. I think she's a good character. The show's fun. It got a lot better after the first episode, so if you're, like, having trouble getting, like, through it, maybe just skip that first episode, especially if you know, like, the backstory. You don't really need that first episode as much. Just my personal opinion. Yeah, so that's about all I have to say, I think. Yeah, I, like, filmed a little bit of this earlier and, like, went on the longest rant about absolutely nothing, and I'm not gonna do that. And the reason I'm not using that is because the, like, lighting was really weird. It was, like, I was totally washed out, and so I, like, have to refilm it anyway, and I'm not gonna go on a long rant again or, like, ramble about, like, Clary and Jace for, like, 5 minutes, which I did before. And okay, maybe I'll just mention it, just, like, quick. If I had not known going in, oh, spoiler alert, by the way, don't listen to the next, like, 30 seconds or whatever if you haven't read the books or know the backstory or what have you. If I had gone into those books not knowing, like, already that they weren't gonna end up being, like, brother and sister, I would have stopped reading those books, honestly. Like, this isn't Game of Thrones, like, I'm sorry, like, I know that, like, it probably existed, like, having the whole incest thing, like, existed because it was supposed to show that they were, like, not supposed to be together, but, like, their, like, attraction was too great, they had to be together. But I'm sorry, like, clearly the forbidden love was not, like, stopping them from, like, going at it, even though they thought they were brother and sister. So why did we need it? Doesn't seem necessary. Like, already their lives are pretty, like, intense, like, there's Shadowhunters, and there's all these demons and all this shit to deal with. So, it's already, like, putting a damper on, the collective boner, if you will. So don't think that was necessary, and thank God I already had known that they weren't going to end up being actual brother and sister, because I would not have been able to make it through those books. So that was, like, the short and condensed version of my rant from before. Yeah, so I don't know, I don't have anything else to say, honestly. I just really wanted to do this makeup, and it was really fun. I really like it. I really hope you enjoyed this. If you want to see more things like this, where, like, I do a tutorial and then I do a review of something, let me know in the comments, and if you have anything that you want to see me do a review of or makeup tutorial for, definitely leave that in the comments as well. And if you absolutely hated this and don't want to hear me ever, like, talk again and just want to see, like, tutorial, you can leave that in the comments as well. Like, it's fine. If you really hated this, you can tell me. Even if you just enjoyed the tutorial part, please thumbs up this video. And if you want to see more like this, or maybe more not like this, but just more videos from us, go ahead and subscribe to our channel, and I will see you later.